Now, introducing the starters for your Cleveland Cavaliers. At small forward.
Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA live on year after year. This early portion of the season is characterized by a great deal of overreaction, Grant.
The media and fans build up a lot of expectations in the offseason, and it's not that bad, but when those expectations aren't met, watch out. Listen, we all just need to settle down and see how things play out. The season is still very young.
And now the Los Angeles starters. At the forward slots, it's LeBron and Hachimura. Austin Reeves out there with Luka Doncic. And it's Hayes in at the center, locking down the middle. Richard, it's nice to have the versatility of a guy like Hachimura. Equally comfortable at either forward position.
Well, he's got the size and strength of a modern-day NBA power forward, but he also has the ability to stretch the floor and knock down a three. That's a nice combo.
Back to Garland. Clock at 6. 4-3. Here's Allen, and it's Allen who slams it home.
He is an elite offensive rebounder. Allen is especially good at getting ideal positioning on that glass.
Here's James. Out to Hachimura. From downtown, he's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
From deep, Mitchell. And he buries his first look.
Wanting the ball there. Mitchell getting those 3 points back.
And Doncic has got the ball here for the Lakers. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Garland, the pass to Mitchell. Garland against Doncic. Allen with a screen on Doncic. Inside. Outside for Mitchell. Pass to Garland. The three. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell.
For a guard like Garland, hitting threes unlocks the rest of the floor.
Hunter against James. Drops in the layup for 2.
Wow, now this is how you want to start your games. Flawless shooting so far.
Cleveland has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Garland against Doncic. Outside Mitchell. From the arc. Rebounded by the Lakers. Their last game, a win against the Suns. Looking to carry it into this one.
Oh my, talk about mental toughness. The crowd was roaring against them. They were able to focus and finish the task at hand.
And the mental game you talk about, a lot comes down to coaching. Having your players focus.
And it's Allen who slams it home.
Making full use of that reach. Allen able to pluck the ball out of the air for that easy lob.
Here's Doncic. Hunter with the rebound. For Cleveland, they've gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. And the shot is good by Garland.
And that's why you have to stay attached to Garland. He's got a quick shot, and he will fire it with any amount of space.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. The Lakers have gone 5 of 6. They're rolling. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to talk with Kenny Atkinson for a minute. I asked him how they plan to deal with Luka Doncic, and he said, look, we all know what Luka can do. He'll get his points, but we can't let him take over. We have to maintain our focus on defense for every minute of all 4 quarters.
As always, Allie, we thank you.
Okay, wow, old man LeBron James getting acrobatic, putting on a show. I see you, big fella.
On the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, good looks by our terrific camera crew. Cleveland has gone 3 for 5 from deep so far in this matchup. And here's Hunter from the arc. It's Hayes with the rebound. The Lakers in the lead, and Grant for the Cavs to take that next step in terms of contending. What do you think has to happen?
Well, number one, enhancing their ability to put pressure on the rim. When you look at their rate of free throws and offensive rebounds, there is big room for improvement.
Here's Allen. Another miss. He's 2 for 4. The Lakers have got 6 of 8 shots to go. Here's Doncic. That one goes. Count it. Doncic has got his second bucket on the night.
Oh, my. Tight defense, but Doncic just muscles it in.
Garland against Doncic. On the wing, Mitchell. He's coming off a 19-point game against New York.
He's more than chipped in on the glass as well. Just a tremendous effort last time out.
James finds Hayes. Here's Hachimura. And stolen by Mobley. Garland for 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Reeves with the ball. Still no points. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
Allen against Hayes. Allen can't get it to go.
Give the defender credit. Willing to challenge the shot. Lots of other guys just let them score there.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. For the Cavaliers, Wade, he's checked in for Mobley, and it's Strus in for Hunter. And the Lakers also making a switch. Connects checked in for Reeves. The Cavaliers trail by 7. Outside Mitchell. Garland against Doncic. Garland, no good. Garland's gone 2 of 5 from the floor. Doncic feeling it out a bit. Misses from close range. And here are the Cavaliers now. Now Strus. Outside Mitchell. Out to Garland. Pass to Wade. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. That's no good. Couldn't get his first one to go. Now Los Angeles with it. Good momentum. 8 straight points. Here's Doncic. An easy 2 on the layup. Doncic has got 6.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Garland, the pass to Allen. Now here's Mitchell. Got a hand on it, and it's out of bounds to Cleveland.
Still Cavaliers ball.
A different look for Cleveland. Thompson, he's checked in for Jared Allen. Mobley comes in for Wade. And Jerome subbed in for Donovan Mitchell. Garland finds Strus. Back to Garland. 6 to shoot. Mobley, a screen on Doncic. On the wing, Strus. Rejected by James.
A versatile, talented defender, LeBron excels at using his athleticism and length to block so many shots.
And Cleveland making a change here. Tyson's checked in.
Jalen Tyson.
And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D. And with the bulk of the season still ahead, let's take a look at how the power rankings are starting to come together. You take a look at the Nets. They pulled themselves up to the 2nd place spot.
You know, for the Lakers, they're playing fantastic basketball right now. I know it's early in the year, but surprisingly, they may turn out to be the team to beat.
Doncic passes to Hachimura. Out to James. Back to Hachimura. Just 5 to shoot. Over Strus. James can't get it to go.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Richard, no doubt about the upside of Evan Mobley. What's his best position, you think, though?
Defensively, he can guard 1 through 5. He is a Defensive Player of the Year candidate every single year. But offensively, unless he improves his three-point shot, he is most likely going to be more of a 5. If he wants to play the 4, he's got to be able to stretch it from 3.
Cavaliers trail by 7. Jerome attacking. And it's blocked. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Cavs will retain possession. Kuro is checked in for the Cavaliers. Finney-Smith checked in for Los Angeles. A minute 4 left in the first. Pass to Jerome. Three-pointer. Rebound, the Lakers. Hayes has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Finney-Smith. And the bucket is good. And the Lakers lead by 9.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Here's Tyson. He's marked by Finney-Smith. Driving inside. The shot by Tyson, no good.
There wasn't a lot of resistance there at the rim. He just tricked off a little bunny.
Jerome on the wing. Check by James. Pass to Tyson. Over to the wing. And here's Strus. Throws it up high. And out of bounds. The Lakers will take it.
Like what? Like, what is going on right now?
19 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Doncic outside. Here's Connect. James outside. Count it. James has got 8.
Really taking charge of the game, largely with a detailed interior attack.
Yeah, they haven't appeared in a rush at all. They are just playing to their strengths and building this lead out well.
And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Lakers. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Lakers.
When you pile up the blocks earlier in games, it really can affect the other team. They lose confidence offensively.
And I've also really liked how aggressive they've been in the open floor. I mean, when they see a chance to push it, they go for it.
They've got Max Strus. Ty Jerome is out there with Okoro. Then there's Mobley, and it's Tyson in at the power forward position. That's the group for Cleveland, getting going in the second.
And talk about imposing your will. That's 10 straight points in the paint.
Here's Jerome. 9 points for him in his last game. From deep, Mobley. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
This is something that Mobley is still developing, but nice to see him take a confident shot from the arc.
Here's Doncic, and he drives in. Good D by Mobley.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
The Cavaliers are having success. Point guard Darius Garland said, "We're building something here and we've come a long way. It feels amazing having our own legacy. We're just trying to keep it going. The whole city is behind us. And Brian, they know there's still work to do."
And they've got no problem with that, Allie. Thank you. Hunter's checked in for Cleveland. And the Lakers also making a switch. Vincent's checked in. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. And how about LeBron? Even if he's no longer the clear-cut best player in the league, he can still take over a game, RJ.
Oh, make no mistake, he is still the best when he needs to be. Absolutely has a switch that gets flipped when he needs it. It's not on for 48 minutes, but he can definitely turn it on for a few.
Hachimura's checked in for the Lakers. Look, Grant, with players getting bigger and more athletic, do you support moving the restricted area out?
Yeah, B.A., I would. We've seen a lot of injuries when defenders slide underneath elevated players on the drive. So cutting down that risk makes a lot of sense. More points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
Mobley passes to Strus. Pure from three-point range. Strus has gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Now here's Reeves. Out to Hachimura. Vincent left side. Here's Reeves into the lane. Pass to Hayes. James outside. Hayes inside. Covered by Strus. Counted for Vincent.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
And the foul on Gabe Vincent. That's his first foul. And the NBA moving to a two-day draft. Your thoughts on the change, Greg?
You know, BA, a lot of pro sports are shifting to multi-day drafts. And the NBA draft can be long if done all in one evening. So maybe a good choice to break it up.
The Cavaliers making a switch here. Garland's checked in. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. The kick to Hunter. On the wing, Strus. Outside Garland. Releases. It's Hayes with the rebound. Hayes has got 6 rebounds here tonight. James passes to Hayes. The three-pointer off the mark. And so it's Garland who brings up the ball for Cleveland. 11-point game. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to the Knicks.
It really just wasn't a fun game for them. Their offense looked stagnant, and they couldn't get anything going.
It seemed like any time they strung together a few baskets, they just went ice cold so quickly.
Hayes. Good D by Mobley.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Ooh, good chance here for Hunter. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim. Hunter's got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, Garland is good at finding his guys out there. He's selfless with the ball.
With a break here, let's see which teams racked up the assists during last year's campaign. 5th, the Lakers.
Ball movement was one of the keys to what they did last season. Every squad talks about teamwork. These guys backed it up.
LeBron going downhill. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
Yeah, just too much big boy basketball by LeBron James, just bodying defenders inside.
And here's Garland. 23 points for him last game against New York.
And how about the vision he displayed? Great job getting others involved and piling up the assist.
RJ, it's hard not to wonder what would have happened if the Lakers never traded for Russell Westbrook back in 2021.
Well, they would have had a traditional style of a team. They would have kept Kuzma, KCP, and their 2021 first-round pick. They also would have been able to sign Alex Caruso. They could have kept their championship core together.
Grant, the Cavs making the playoffs the last 2 years. A big deal in Cleveland.
Well, outside of years with LeBron on the roster, they hadn't made the postseason since 1998. But this group of Cavaliers are making their own history now.
Mitchell's checked in for Jerome. The Lakers also with a sub. Vanderbilt's checked in for Hayes.
You want to talk about grown man strength? You want to talk about big boy basketball? LeBron James just accepting the punishment and getting it done.
The 3 from Mitchell. Vanderbilt pulls it in.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Vincent passes to James. Oh, LeBron buries a 3.
He has been a key factor for them offensively, scoring with consistency.
Garland with the ball. Give him 8 from deep. Mitchell. Hachimura with a rebound.
They are losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
Reeves, the pass to Vanderbilt. Now here's Hachimura, covered by Mobley. James deciding where to go with it. 6 on the shot clock. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Max Strus picks one up.
Guarding James has always been a challenge. So good at getting the better of the defense. And here in the second quarter, he's starting to work himself to the free throw line. That's a good move.
Wade, he's checked in for the Cavs. Okoro comes in for Strus.
Yeah, they're playing a much more physical game here in the second quarter.
Outside Mitchell. Over Reeves. Again, the miss by Mitchell.
And the defense was right on him there. Nice contest.
Here's Vincent. The shot's good on the assist by James. James has got 3 assists in the game.
Balanced play has given them the lead and also quieted this crowd.
They've played fantastic ball, and you can feel the hush that's come over this crowd.
And here are the Lakers. They're on an 11-3 run. Going inside.
Look, this dude is an absolute terror on the defense when he's slashing towards the rim. He dares the defense to foul, and sometimes people make business decisions.
And this is his 3rd trip to the line tonight.
He did a lot of damage at the free throw line in their last game.
Connects checked in for Reeves. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. James passes to Vincent. Back to James. Spins. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Following this game, they host the Magic. That'll be the second of a 2-game stretch at home. Outside Garland. Jacks up with 3. He buries it from 3. Garland's got 11.
They're making a few more threes this quarter, trying to cut into that deficit.
James passes to Hachimura. Out to James. Driving to the basket. And slam dunked by James.
When LeBron decides it's his time, good luck slowing him down.
The Cavaliers trail by 15. Okoro outside. Garland for 3. And the Cavaliers, another 3.
It's just one of those nights where he's been very good, but his team is losing, and that's just an odd feeling.
Here's James. And he goes right over Donovan Mitchell and slams it down.
When LeBron is being aggressive on offense, you gotta make a change. You can't let him just have his way.
Garland for 3. Again, Garland missing.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And in Garland, we're looking at one of the best passers in the league, Richard.
I don't think he gets enough credit for it. He's got such a great feel for the game, the way he wiggles in and out of the lane. It is so impressive. He is such a great, confident floor leader.
Here's Mitchell. Vanderbilt pulls it in. Vanderbilt's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Oh, wow. He's yet to score this quarter. And it's not for a lack of trying. They just need him to make something.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Pass to Wade. This one for 3. James with the rebound. James has got his 4th rebound in this one.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Can't hit that one. Cavaliers trail by 18. Mitchell, the pass to Garland. There's 39 seconds left in the second period. It doesn't go for him. Here's James. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. James has got 30.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
Garland for 3. Connects from downtown.
Oh, 5 threes this half. The D can't contain this guy.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Shot's good by James. James has got 32 points in the game.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
From deep, Mitchell. No luck on that one. And so it's Los Angeles out in front by 19 going into the break. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break.
I think for Cleveland, you expect this game to go down to the wire, and if it does, it'll be good for the coaches to see who performs well late in the.
And fellas, going back to that first half action, LeBron James was in complete control.
Well, this is nothing new. LeBron James wreaking havoc. A lot of these young players grew up watching him do this. Now they get to experience it firsthand.
I'm going to go out on a limb here, but I'd say they'd much rather watch him dominate than experience it. And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. You know, LeBron James has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
And so in the game for the Lakers, Reeves at the 2 with LeBron at the 3. Rui Hachimura is out there with Hayes. And it's Doncic in at the point. He was all alone on that one. Hunter's got his third basket of the night.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Now Doncic. Pass to James. And he banks in the layup. James has got 34.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Second half getting started. About a minute played. Now Mobley. There's the screen. And he gets the friendly roll as that one goes. Mobley's got 5 now.
And we see Mobley continue to flesh out his overall game, including his jump shot.
From deep, here's Doncic. Knocks it down from distance.
3.
And the Lakers lead by 19.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Evan Mobley was the 3rd overall pick in 2021. And his teammate Donovan Mitchell said about him, "It's crazy, and I don't mean this in a bad way, but I don't think he really understands how good he can be. He can take us to a completely different level. I personally believe that he can be a top 5 player in this league." Brian, high praise for his teammate.
Indeed it is. Good stuff, Allie. Hachimura, the pass to Doncic. Shot clock at 6. Over Garland. And it's Doncic missing.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. And the Cavaliers with possession here. Trailing by 19. Looking to end this cold spell. And they're going to count that bucket. And they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
That's a foul.
A nice start to the second half. They've made 3 out of their first 4 shots coming out of the break.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And we know Donovan Mitchell is a superb scorer. But Graham, what do you think he's focused on at this point of his career?
Well, BA, it's all about championships for him. This is a guy that doesn't just want to be seen as an elite player. He really wants to compete for titles, too.
He's got his first free throws of the night right here. That free throw, no good.
And Doncic is a walking triple-double threat. His versatility and confidence is really special.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Mobley outside. Doncic against Garland. Here's Allen. The shot won't fall. Some solid defense from Hayes. Reeves against Mitchell. Hachimura outside. James outside. Double team on James. Hachimura from long range. The shot's good on the assist by James.
3 points.
James has got 4 assists in the game.
And the coaching staff loves it. It's why they encourage Hachimura to fire away.
Garland, no good.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
And here's Mitchell. He'll bring it up for Cleveland. Pass to Hunter. No one near him. And he knocks the jumper down. Hunter's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Sharing the love. If you get yourself this open, Mitchell will set you up.
Garland against Doncic. Now Hachimura. Back to Doncic. Hachimura with a screen on Garland. Doncic passes to Hachimura. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
You know, the instincts of Luka Doncic are second to none. Such a natural playmaker.
Garland finds Mobley. Back to Garland. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And Grant, when you look at Darius Garland, he has a very polished offensive game.
Absolutely. He's great at creating for himself, but also knows when to get others involved. He can score from anywhere, and he works incredibly hard on his craft.
Finney Smith checked in for Los Angeles. Goodwin comes in for James.
The continued evolution of Garland has been fun to watch. Every aspect of his game continues to grow and get stronger and more confident.
The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line, a chance at a 3-point play.
Great recognition of the mismatch, abusing the smaller defender. Poor guy.
And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Lakers.
Their offense has been a well-oiled machine. They're moving the ball around, playing for one another, and just piling up assists.
And we can't forget about how ferocious they've been cutting to the rim, just going right at defenders and finding ways to finish. And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Here's Doncic. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got 4 rebounds now. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Austin Reeves picks one up. And Richard, thinking about Donovan Mitchell, he just has a total impact on the game.
It's crazy to think that he's in the prime of his career, but every single year he continues to get better. I still think there are more levels for him to go.
Strus, he's checked in for Cleveland.
We talked about the guys who play bigger than their listed size, and Donovan Mitchell is at the top of that list.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
Cavaliers trail by 21. And there's the lob. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Garland. Squads that love to run. Last year's team leaders in fast break points. In the 3rd spot, Los Angeles.
You know, it really made for some exciting games the way this team ran the floor, always maintaining impressive energy in transition.
Here's Reeves, and the layup falls.
Austin
Reeves has got 6.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Pass to Allen. Now here's Mobley. Back to Strus. Nice catch and finish on the lob.
Nice touch on both ends of that alley-oop.
Hey, when he let go of the pass, I had no idea what he was going for. Ooh, he's now 7 for 12.
His accuracy is on another level this quarter. Really high-quality shooting.
Outside Mitchell. The 3-ball. Yes, and a nice assist from Garland. Garland's got his 4th assist with that last one.
That's cash. Mitchell is a volume 3-point shooter for a reason now.
Here's Doncic. It's stolen by Garland. Lets it fly from 18. And again, it's Cleveland converting.
Maybe they've been going to him a little too much. Now he's having a great game, but his team is losing, and that is all that matters.
Reeves, the pass to Finney Smith. Back to Reeves. And here's Doncic outside. That one's good. He's now 8 for 13.
Talk about putting a team on your back. He has been dominant this quarter, and I don't think they are winning without him.
And it's Garland on the drive. Finney Smith pulls it in.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you gotta shoot your way out of the slump. even for him.
Doncic against Garland. Ooh, stolen by Allen.
Remaining in the third.
And now the Cavaliers on the break. Here's Mobley, plenty of space. Doncic pulls down the board. Los Angeles leading by 21. Outside Reeves. And his defenses have adjusted to Austin Reeves scoring. Richard, he's countered with the pass.
Austin Reeves doesn't get enough credit for how good his handle is, how much it's improved. It's allowed for him to score, get into different places, and make these passes. I don't think there's a team out there that doesn't want a player like Austin Reeves. This is a guy who is willing to sacrifice on both ends of the floor.
Tyson, he's checked in for Cleveland. Jerome comes in for Garland. Vanderbilt's checked in for the Lakers. The Cavaliers again cannot hit.
Well, his shooting is unfortunately not a big thing, and his lackluster accuracy is probably the thing that's keeping them behind.
Pass to Goodwin. Doncic outside. Clock at 6. The rebound by Donovan Mitchell. Cleveland has gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. Fires in the triple. Mitchell's got 11 points here in the second half.
Whatever adjustments were made at half, boy, they are working. He's looking like a different player since the break.
Doncic, the layup off target. The Cavaliers trail by 20. On the take, Tyson. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
And we've seen some good free throw shooting in the second half.
And he knocks down the first one.
Staring at this deficit, they're trying to be more aggressive and get themselves to the line.
Okoro is checked in for Donovan Mitchell. And the Lakers also making a change. Connects checked in for Reeves. Doncic passes to Vanderbilt. Back to Doncic. Vanderbilt, a screen on Strus to the middle. And Vanderbilt slams it in.
And they've got all the confidence in the world letting Luka run the pick and roll. Just a top-notch decision maker.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. It's stolen by Doncic. And it's the Lakers on the break. Cuts off the pass. And it's Dorian Finney-Smith with the foul. So that'll be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2. Then he drops it first.
Taking 2 shots.
And so he hits both. 11 seconds left in the third quarter here. Doncic outside. Count the basket. Doncic has got 21 points in the game.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers. They're feeling great. A 20. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And 2 teammates on the same page, woo.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. Max Strus is out there with DeAndre Hunter. Then it's Ty Jerome. Then it's Darius Garland. And it's Tyson in at the center position. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavs. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's James. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. James has got 36 points.
And you see the awareness Connect has a good understanding for when his guys are open.
Here's Garland. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Shams, great to have you on, bud.
Well, guys, it was all high fives and handshakes in the Lakers draft room when they selected Dalton Connect with the 17th pick. His ability to work off the ball and space the floor is seen as an ideal fit alongside the Lakers stars, and Coach J.J. Redick is more than familiar on how to capitalize Connect's skill set. The Lakers were shocked that Connect fell to them at 17, but guys, they are more than excited.
No question. All right, Shams, thank you. No good. Los Angeles leading by 21. Pass to James. Yep, that one goes.
LeBron James.
James has got 38 points.
They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
Garland finds Strus. And here's Hunter. Here's Tyson. And a miss there on the triple. James against Strus. That one's good from James on the assist from Doncic.
Luka Doncic.
Doncic has got 6 assists here tonight. And here comes Cleveland. Outside Garland. Pass to Strus. They set the pick. Fires for 3. Cleveland again missing.
Defense dodged a bullet that time. Total breakdown.
James can't get it to go.
He made a 3 back in the first half, but that's it. We'll see if he can find his stroke.
Outside Garland. Here's Strus. Pass to Garland. Puts up a 3. Rebound, the Lakers. James has got rebound number 7 tonight.
He had it flowing from long range in the first half. Not sure what changed.
Here's Doncic. And Doncic with the jam.
And their offense tonight is Luka, and more Luka. When he's on, it's an opponent's worst nightmare.
Cleveland calls timeout.
Here they come, fans.
And Cleveland making a change here. Allen's checked in. Vanderbilt against Hunter. Outside Strus. You know, for a while now, the NBA has done a last 2 minutes report on games. Richard, how do you think the players feel about this?
I can tell you how I feel. I don't like the 2-minute report. I think it does absolutely nothing to help the basketball game. Guys are frustrated. They need to move on. If they walk into the next game worried about the last 2-minute report, are they really focused on that game?
Pass to connect. Back to James. Shot clock at 5. It's rebounded by Cleveland. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth.
Hey, turn around, turn around.
And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
They're handling the contact so well. Bronny James using that solid build of his to finish strong inside.
A different look for Cleveland. Evan Mobley comes in for Strus. And Mitchell subbed in for Darius Garland. That free throw good from James.
You know, there were some who questioned his ability at this level. Bronny starting to earn every minute he's getting.
The drive by Mobley. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
At the line for your Cavaliers.
He misses the free throw.
And the future is bright for Mobley. He is a big man who possesses the whole package.
And he sinks the second. Here's Vincent. Now that we have a few years of reference, it's safe to say the NBA play-in tournament has been a roaring success, Grant.
Yeah, I agree, B.A. And people forget it was created in the peak of the pandemic. The league set up a lifeline for teams that lost key players to COVID, but it has turned into something much, much greater.
And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. They'll pin that one on Jared Allen.
At the line for the Lakers. Gabe Vincent.
First one falls for him. Okoro is checked in for the Cavaliers. And he makes both free throws. For Cleveland, they've gotten only 1 of 5 to fall here in the fourth. Tries the spin move. Got a piece of it. Mobley outside. Okoro outside. The three from Mitchell. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Vanderbilt's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
Since halftime, either they've gotten sloppier or the defense has turned up. And great job to establish position and square up.
Hunters checked in for the Cavs. Darius Garland comes in for Jerome.
Hunter, Darius Garland.
Cleveland has gone 1 for 5 shooting from the arc here in the fourth. Garland finds Allen. Mobley on a screen. And here's Hunter for 3. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
It's great whenever a big knows how to handle it. Allen sharing the wealth.
Here's Vincent. Outside Vanderbilt. Well, Grant, with this new media deal, more broadcasters for the NBA.
You're right, B.A. And the league benefits economically. Hopefully, more innovation on the broadcast side, too, and a chance to even reach new fans as well.
Here's James. Not going to go that time. Ooh, solid defense from Mitchell. There's the 3. Vanderbilt pulls it in. Vanderbilt's got rebound number 11. Here's James. Outside Vanderbilt. Vincent outside. 6 to shoot. And here's Connect outside. Counted from distance.
That's a great job setting up Connect. Put him in a position to succeed, and that's key for a young player.
And it's Allen who slams it home.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
Vanderbilt, a screen on Garland. Vincent passes to Vanderbilt. Out to James. Hey, from beyond the arc. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers.
Slow going for him this quarter. The defense putting up a good fight.
Mobley outside. Lets the 3 fly. Yes, and a nice assist from Garland.
And when he's effective from three-point range, look out. Mobley knows how much that does for his game.
James against Mitchell. James passes to Vincent. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Vincent's got 7 now in this quarter.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Allen finds Mitchell. And he can't answer back to a three-pointer offline.
2 minutes.
Los Angeles has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. Vincent outside. James outside. Here's Vanderbilt. Second chance shot. And the layup is good.
And that's a backbreaker for the defense. I mean, offensive boards like that run momentum against you.
And you can see them just deflate after giving up that score. And they know that they can't dig themselves out of this hole if they're allowing second chance points.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Lakers.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And it's a performance that will signify their 5th win of the year.
And against a non-conference opponent, you really want to win the first one. They'll go into the next one knowing how to beat this team for sure.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for LeBron James.
And let's just say this, the name of the game is scoring, and yes, he provided that tonight. You're welcome.
LeBron, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Goodwin comes in for James.
Goodwin.
5 on the clock. That one's good from James on the assist by Vanderbilt. James has got 42 in the game. 35 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Now here's Garland, guarded closely. Knocks down the triple.
And I like it. The game plan is simple. Keep getting Garland the ball. It is that simple, and it's working.
James against Mobley. James can't get it to go. Mitchell deciding where to go with it. So we see the Lakers taking the W here. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for being with us. And as we leave you, here's a look at our player of the game, LeBron James.